Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, capital LAF space Film Fest. I'm going to take a little drive today and going to look at the energy possibilities of America. You know, a lot of people these days are saying, we don't need renewable energy. Let's keep with the coal, plenty of coal in the ground. We can dig it up all day long, no problem. And then to the other side, it's saying, no, get rid of the coal. Get rid of the black smoke coming out. You know, let's just make it all renewable energy. Well, what I think is why not make it both, right? I mean, if we can harness some power out of the wind, why not? If we can use the sun and generate power, especially during the day, and then figure out how to store it for night, kind of a pretty good deal to me. Of course, there's going to be cloudy days and no wind, right? So that's why you still need the power plants. You still need the big coal power plants. I guess what I'm kind of saying is it makes sense to me to be able to have them all. You know, when the sun's bright, the coal power plants don't have to work as hard. Less emissions coming out. Same way when on a windy day. And then you take a windy day and a sunny, windy day. Holy cow. The coal plant could pretty well just relax, take a break, save its energy for later. Anyways, I want to thank you for coming to my channel, capital LAF Film Fest. I really appreciate you dropping in. If you got any comments on this energy, you know, let me know. Put them in the comment box. If you kind of like some of the video and some of the photos that I'm going to show you, hit that like button. Hey, we're all in this together, right? We got to figure it out. And we can do it. Because we're strong and we're America. That's right. A lot of energy. A lot of energy being produced here. all coming from the sun. I'm driving to the next renewable energy spot here in southern Indiana, and it sounds like a lot of the schools have decided to stay closed and just have school at home, you know, with you know, through the internet. And I gotta agree with them. I tell you what, with the virus being so bad right now, I don't understand how you want to risk all the kids and teachers and cafeteria workers and nurses and principals, just on and on. How do you justify that and risk their health? You know, when we can do this at home, we can teach kids at home. Thank you for coming to LAF Film Fest. If you'd like, jump over and check out my video that I just posted on schools, whether they should open or not. I got a little commentary on there, and I think together, I think we all put our heads together, we can figure this out. But man, let's just not endanger the kids. That just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. I think this is one of the most coolest solar fields out there. Renewable energy. What's so nice about these panels, they rotate with the sun. They're set up facing east to west. So as the sun comes up and goes over the top, they'll turn out to be flat. And then as the sun goes on to the west, they'll rotate all the way over, facing the exact opposite direction they are now. So I think that's pretty cool right there. In order to have these solar panels like that, collecting that energy from the sun, it's pretty nice deal. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna run by and I'm going to drive about another 30 miles to the north and go to a big power plant, coal-fired power plant, and we will take a look at it. So pretty cool to see all this. Here's something you're seeing more and more of, and that's a business like this one actually has solar panels set up, which probably definitely helps on their energy bill. You know, I personally would like to have renewable energy in my cabin. You know, I'd like to have a wind turbine and a couple solar panels, and you know, it's my understanding that the biggest drawback right now is the batteries. Is coming up with enough battery storage that would be economical, so during the day you could generate power, goes into your batteries, and then they from there they store it. You use it all night to run your, you know, AC, your stove, your refrigerator, things like that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, what you notice on this video is I'm taking photographs, taking some video of renewable energy, and also some coal-fired plants. But also, I can't help, it's just a photographer in me, that just, when I see some of the sites out here in southern Indiana, I gotta pull over and just either videotape them or take a little photo. So, those are kind of interweaving in the video itself, and you'll see that. And some of them have absolutely nothing to do with renewable energy, but I still kind of enjoy doing it. So I hope it's a little bit entertaining for you too. Yeah, a lot of times I notice that the normal everyday life, you know, you kind of get into a grind and just kind of doing the same thing. And so when I take a trip, it basically it takes me like a day or two for all of a sudden my photogenic eye to open up, and I start noticing things, and I notice a lot of times on my trips, you know, I'll go a day or two, and you know, I'll take some photographs, but then, you know, as I start settling in, it's like my mind starts to open back up, and the photographs get better and better and better. So, but having said that, with this era of COVID-19 and just everything has changed, it seems like the whole world has changed. And since I've started this YouTube channel, oh, by the way, capital LAF space Film Fest. But anyways, since I've got this new YouTube channel, I've noticed that I'm seeing things a lot more. So I can't drive down the road, and even locally, You know, in my own hometown, drive down the road, it's like, oh man, look at that, look at that. So I hope it's entertaining to you. As I'm driving down the road here, there's been some vehicles doing some crazy stuff, so you know, I'm paying attention. You know, I've got the camera mounted on a mount on my dashboard, but still got to keep your eyes on the road and make sure you're doing a good job driving. So, anyways, cool. Okay, here's one of the largest coal-fired power plants in the tri-state where I live. It's located in Petersburg, Indiana. This is the first site of it. As you can see, a lot of coal being burnt today. A lot of energy consumption. Probably being so hot with the ACs, everybody's running their air conditioners, a lot of power. A lot of power being used. Also in the distance, I don't know if you could hear that, but I heard a train, and I bet you that train is full of coal bringing in that power plant. That thing just gobbles up the coal. But it's necessary for this country. It's what this country relies on. The question is, can we bring in renewable energy? Can we reduce our consumption on the coal and the power plants and subsidize some of the energy with renewable? Of course, this is the little town of Petersburg, Indiana. And you can imagine closing down this big power plant, what it would do to this community. A lot of businesses depend on the coal industry and the power plant. I would think it'd basically wipe this little town out. Of course, you know, the big discussion and the big decision to be made is if that coal power plant was to shut down or reduce its output by 50%, 75%. Maybe renewable energy would come into the community and maybe more jobs than ever before. So, I don't know, it's a big debate. Country talks about it all the time, and it's interesting to come out here and actually see, you know, reality and see the power plants and the renewable energy. So, I'm hoping this video is going to spur your mind to think a little bit about it. What should we do? What should we do, America? So yeah, here it is. About as close as I can get and feel comfortable. You know, the company people tend to get a little nervous if you get too close. So anyways, there's the beast. Pumping out, providing lot of energy to southern Indiana, probably the entire tri-state. Been there a long time. I believe those are scrubbers up there on top. So they have made a lot of advancements in what's actually coming out there. The smoke that is bellowing out. It's supposed to be a lot cleaner than it used to be. Anyways, there it is. That's the power plant. So, guess you'll have to make your own decision. Write your congressman, write your senators, write your president. Let them know how you feel. Do we want to keep burning this coal like this and forget about the renewable, or do we want to invest in the renewable? We want to do all of them put together. You know, the one thing I won't cover here is nuclear. Nuclear seems to be possibly coming back, but I don't know for sure. I don't know that much about it. I don't think there's any nuclear plants close to me, so if I'm out on the road and I happen to see one, I'll take the footage. Got some storms coming in. Rain will start any minute now, so I hope you enjoy this video. Come back and visit anytime. Capital LAF Filmfest.com. Capital LAF space Filmfest.com. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'll be talking to you on the next video. I'll come up with something interesting to do, something interesting to see, someplace interesting to go. Peace out.